My name is Stella Mystica Sabiti. I'm from Uganda, and I work with the African Union in the Peace and Security Department for the last 7 years, and then with the Gender Directorate in the African Union, also for peace and security. I've been here as one of the facilitators or trainers, working with people, both men and women, young and old, from the Karamoja cluster on the Ugandan side and the Kenya side. But of course, the Karamoja cluster is wider than those two countries. It involves also Ethiopia, the southern part, as well as South Sudan.
From experience, what do you think can be done?
What is the issue in the Karamoja cluster in terms of insecurity?
The issue is cattle rustling. Cattle rustling, which has now become not only weaponized with the AK-47, but also commercialized. So it has moved from the usual traditional way they were used to, which had rules of engagement, but now because it's commercialized and you've got all these small arms and light weapons, it has now reached very dangerous proportions. But I would like to add, especially coming from Uganda, that Uganda has successfully disarmed. So we are waiting for South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Kenya to do the same.
And said communities will solve the issue permanently forever.
It should, but you see, the most dangerous stage is when conflict has died down. You have to make sure that you put in place structures to support that peace, because there is danger of sliding back into chaos. And that time, when it slides back into chaos, it will be worse than it was before.
Is there good political will? I was asking if there's a good political will from the affected countries.
You know, at some point before I joined the AU, there used to be concerted efforts through REXA, the Regional Center for Small Arms in Nairobi, or what we used to call the Nairobi something. It was all the countries involved, especially in the Great Lakes region, Uganda and Kenya, were working together. The governments were working together with others in the Great Lakes region who also have sort of related problems. But I don't know now, I don't know why Uganda has succeeded to disarm and the others haven't. And yet we were supposed to all move together as one bloc.
What lessons can we learn from Uganda?
Of course, there has to be that goodwill. There has to be willingness to deal with the problem at strategic level, that's at policy-making level. So we are talking about government. And the government has to put in place the resources it needs to do that, the resources that are needed to do that. But at the same time, like this workshop we are running here, is to disarm the mind of the people who are involved in the conflict. So it works both ways, at political level, which is decision-making level, and policy level, government level, regional level, including IGAD, and then the African Union, but then also at local level to disarm the mind and give them alternatives to livelihoods.